warm up. That's how we do this. Follow the leader. Inside. Like this. So all slices and that knee reach are all not allowed Saturday. All slices. That's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Come on. You know what slices is by now? Outside. I can see the reach is, you know, eat. That knee right now is going to slick. And I know I'm going. Yeah. Vertically. 3 in, 3 out. Back to the jog. All right. We're gonna partner up. We're gonna do mount the stairs. Okay. The progression here. Full guard. Right? He's right here. Full guard. You have all my line. That's all I want you to do. Yeah. I'll take my side control because we have no legs locked up, right? I'll tell you when to switch. That's all he wants.
No, he just has a bunch of kick home. He trained me when we see
Pretty good.
Bridge. Frame, inside elbow between ribs and wrist. Use those to push up.
I tried to do it.
Your lapel was so loose and all fired up up here. Even if I did, it's so freaking.
Yours was just too tight, I couldn't get to it.
Then that other thing that I was going to teach you is it's from that, it's kind of generated. Which I was trying to put a plan on doing it to you all out.
Yeah, now. And so I do my trap because this is I can shoot up here like this. Yeah, all those touches like hit my head to the neck.
I'm like, you just can't catch your breath. I can see like this and slide over here.
As long as their elbow is coming in full position, chest and because they can't put it out here to stop you. So if your hand is here and I go to stop you, you're going to hit the arm here.
All right, switch. I don't even do that anymore. When I first started, I did it all the time. I was like, I'm stronger. I feel like I'm not as strong.
I think you'd be good at it. Just so what I would do, just go off to the side, like push me off to the side, and sneak this leg and throw that one over.
Yeah,
Single leg
that's
legs.
kind of what you do.
Yeah, I barely do like into the butterfly just because it's hard. I always go off to the side, and like say.
If I know that your hands are under me like that, I'm like, all right, here it comes.
And I do it so I have this, so kind of like, so like say if I hold on tight, I get your hands and roll too. Because like, I'm making like a shell with my back.
Yeah, you're good at getting me off guard. Like, man, I got to freaking stay way up on. If I'm down here where you are right now, I feel like I'm very threatening.
Yeah.
On you.
Yeah.
I'm on you. I have to be like
here.
way up.
Yeah.
And keeps my, takes my off my your strength away somehow. Like a little while ago, I had that one arm thing. I was like, I think this is a good thing for Cody.
Yeah.
Here, here, but underneath is here. You want to get those hits as far as I learned how to use my arm.
more room. Really, you kind of want to run there. Yeah. But you'll work your way to that spot. And now we're looking quickly. Do this. Try that again. So let me just bridge me up first. That'll be okay. Let me get my. There you go.
I'm gonna start.
Now you got my little yeah, you want to take this down forward. You got a bad angle. So I'm going to come as far as right up here.
All right, we're just gonna switch to these. I'll just, one of us gonna share our bills. All right, you ready?
What are we doing?
We're gonna start from where Eric was left off last week.
All right. Yes, yes.
Actually, I'm gonna have you. Okay, so,
Where we at?
we're gonna start.
Start going, boys.
We're gonna review real quick what Eric was kind of going over for now, CJ and TK both have keys on, so the new guys, y'all
There are keys on the rack. There are keys on the rack.
I don't think they're big enough. But
We'll find out.
Anyway, for now, your training partners have what you need. So, what Eric was doing was the cross collar, like real basic cross collar, where we open up this collar and feed our hands, fingers in on this side, and we don't want to be too deep, but we want to be just kind of like right on that carotid. And if Cody's trying to defend this, he's gonna posture up and he's gonna break my grip or whatever. So it usually works best when the guy's like real low and you can kind of get it like this. Or like Eric was saying, you get it, you grab it and you use your, because I have a closed guard right now on, I can use my legs and my hips to pull Cody to me. And as I swim back up, I feed my hand in as I create a little space and get my other hand in there, and then it's not, to finish this cross collar, it's not, what is it, they always do, pull the elbows out like this. It's not pulling the elbows out like this, it's just kind of like turning your pinkies in. See how I'm taking my thumbs and just taking my pinkies and turning them in like that. And then I'm going to bring my elbows to the mat. So I'm just gonna go turn them in and bring my elbows to the mat. And it shouldn't be that much effort on your part. If you feel like you're really you're doing something wrong, or you just got your hands in the wrong spot. So basically, the real basic cross collar is fingers in on one side, across like that, not too deep. Then this hand, if Cody's posturing up, it's not really worth it to get it right now. You got to kind of bring him to you. And then as he kind of pops back up, you slide him and get him about right there where you're on his carotid. And then you turn your pinkies in and bring your elbows to the mat. And that's the review from last week. Eric's version, the real basic versions, both hands in. One just fingers in the collar, and the other one slides it in. The other benefit to that one too is when you slide the other hand in, you're not doing it all up in his face and his view, so he doesn't really see what's going on. He's more focused on other things, and he doesn't really see that hand slip underneath his chin, so it's a little sneakier, that's all. All right, so on 3, 1, 2, 3. Well, for now, just get in their guard and let them do it to you guys. Well, I mean, what I'm saying is, we keep saying get a geek for them, but there's nothing over there.
I think those are all kids.
Yeah, there's nothing
Kids are
on the
women.
outside.
Alright, so you're saying you can basically pull somebody like that. Okay. Okay.
Keep your ankles nice and close.
Sorry. Oh, cross? Okay, okay.
But keep like a strong foot. That doesn't look like
Like a boot.
So like if TJ sits up, do you feel like you can hold on to him with your legs?
I do, yes.
Okay. That's all you need. You want to feel strong.
Okay, so here, here, deeper here on the torque. Right there.
And look, another thing about the cross collar, in my opinion, I think Eric says the same thing, is it's not an immediate reaction. Sink it in and let it freaking just marinate. Just sink it in and marinate, don't put too much effort.
Like you just said, it's not that fast.
Yeah, I know, hold on. We gonna get there. That's just like what feels comfortable to me.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel like this is good right here.
There you go, whatever you just did.
Run my elbows to the mat.
That last little second, that was really turning it on.
Yeah, I was here, and I was like, oh yeah, elbows to the mat.
Okay.
Right, you gotta do something like that last thing. And that's too, whenever you get somebody, you get me in this, you go on, you get me and you start to perform it, and I'm just gonna, you see me gripping and bearing it, and it's like, okay, don't keep doing whatever you're doing. Try to manipulate the hand a little bit or whatever, and you all of a sudden you might find. But also at the same time, remember that somebody might be trying to be like, look, this is tight, but I'm gonna hold out, so give it a few seconds, you know? So it's like right now, it's hard to get. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta hold it.
Yeah, like just turn it off. But the first few seconds, I felt good. Why I say it felt good, I felt like.
Those are sneaky. Like those, like the baseball tropes. Highland went down and put me out the baseball chips.
Oh, really?
Because it came on so quick.
You gotta have, I noticed with that, you gotta have.
So you're basically pulling them into this.
I try to do it, but if it's easy, you can like,
You're basically, because you're
Yeah, I'm good at like,
somewhere.
baseball where you have to get flexible. So whole shoulders.
But if you take the knee and put it on their chest, and then slide over their shoulders like that, then it took you. I learned that just this year.
Did you feel, not your flash of black eyes, like what happened? The first time.
That's what I knew. I mean, you're gonna go out the steps. It's not good for the brain.
I don't know, they're doing some studies.
It's good for the brain now?
That's saying something with like grapplers have like better brain, like blood flow. and
Yeah,
stuff.
because
Is it really?
Yeah.
Getting choked out, the blood vessels
Are you serious?
Expanding, getting stronger.
And
Yeah, there's a study going on
Anything,
about
let's study
it.
anything.
Yeah.
as of right now, I feel good about getting choked out all the time. I'm like, I feel healthy.
We saw that too, the study there's money.
I was looking at, you're basically, if you give somebody, you're giving someone something.
Like I said, like you're gonna hit that first grip. I want to cross collar Matt. Matt's kind of savvy too, so he's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, like the posturing's up. It's really the defensive. So that's when the legs It's like, okay, I got my first nerve, so let me try to catch him off guard and bring him down just enough to get that set up. Yeah, it's like, oh, yeah, now I'm in trouble. Now I'm like, oh. But also, the next choke because it's gonna hate teaching shit like this, and then you're like, man, I can't get back with it.
Yeah, right. See, I'm not.
I know. I mean, it's well, it's gonna, yeah, well, not only that, but I'm bigger, stronger. Like, if I try to do it, you see the same thing. So, the next choke is the one that I like to come right behind this one, because it's like, all right, it's CJ, I've got a chance to choke her like this. I'm not just like, all right,
Okay. So one of the ways you can really well
back down.
using your guard, breaking it down.
Now we can see
This movement
legs and hips.
goes a long way. Just breaks that flesh.
Catching the body, it's like, whatever. All right, you know, it's being totally crossed by it. And then,
Because I don't have a lot of like, to use my hips and legs to bring it down. Maybe I'm not doing it right, or
When you're in that down the guard position,
Eric's
that's your whole thing is to make it better, just make it difficult.
that dude, I feel like I'm the same build. But
You know, I usually tell people
I look at my leg,
The first few days, like,
that, and he's probably got like 3 inches on his legs.
and it's joints.
holding tight or
Because it just
was it like one day?
I think it's, oh no, like right now, I mean, they're crossed. Like for me, I heard you want to live crossed, but, oh no, guards, close guards.
It's when you're on their back, you don't want to cross them. If they get people like you here, like.
Yeah, and this right here, I'm just holding them.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, I can't go like much, you know, I can't cross them much further over.
Don't cross your ankles and guys facing it.
Yeah. When you're on their
Facing you like
back.
that, yeah, you want to.
Okay, cool, yeah.
All right.
Here? 30. Okay. Other side, right?
TK's posture.
Yeah.
Or if TK's resting and is just sitting there listening to your heartbeat. Elbow. Pinkies. Look at my hands. Okay, so, the next thing is, we were just discussing, when there's a strong dude, you know, if you meet one of these bigger guys, and you're like, man, I just learned this cool post color from that. But you go against one of the big guys, they're gonna fucking see it coming, and they're gonna be just like, ugh, freaking, you can't get me, you're freaking badass. Instead of like this, and freaking, this is gonna try to give CJ a chance against Andy. So, right now, it's a little difficult because Cody just put his gi on and all that. But a lot of times in the roll, this will be loose, or you might even have to try to sneakily untuck it. But you're trying to cross collar, and he keeps posturing up and doing all this shit and just being like, God, you got me. Freaking, so I'm like, fuck this, man. This dude's too strong. He's always posturing up. I can't get my damn grips that I want. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of abandon this for just a second and start thinking about this lapel that I feel flopping around over here. I'm like, oh man, and me and Cody are still going at it and crap, whatever. And you just want to feed this out a little bit and keep your legs crossed and keep posture, bringing them up and down, whatever. And you're going to take this hand, your left hand, and it's going to, as you smack it down like this, see, you kind of, saw he had his hands on me like this, and he's keeping me from pulling. You might have to swim it out as you do, as you bring him in with your legs at the same time. It's kind of like, and now you got this hand overhooking, and you had that lapel waiting. Now you're here with this lapel, and you bring your other hand to it. Now, when Cody's doing all that posturing and stuff, now you got my posture up on me now. Now I got this really strong handle over his back. And he can posture up, whatever, but you got a lot more strength to pull him down. And come out a little bit, and here's your nice choke and flap. My arm is across his neck, and you just, or if he takes this hand, I don't know if I should go that far into it yet, but he takes that hand, it starts to smash down on me. You take that sleeve and bring it across, and then just give him a look. So I'm not even gonna go that far, but the point what I'm trying to make is like right now, see how I'm kind of tight put together. We're going at it, and this is all loose, and cross collars really just not getting me because I keep it up. So you kind of abandon it. Kind of gives me the idea that you've abandoned it. Like, all right, you get going with something else, and you now are holding this piece in your right hand in my guard, and you know you're gonna be laying here, right hand got this already weight, and you just, I got my hands on you, just enough to feed over my shoulder. Now you're holding it with your left hand, and then you reach up real quick, grab it with your right hand, and you got to hand it. You get to that part, you really got something going. Let's try it on 1, 2, 3. It's a little more complex, I guess, but it's definitely way more effective on the big end. Yeah. Because like we and you were trying to cross tires. So right now, your right hand is tied on that. And you feel like you got to. See how we do it right there on the ass. You kind of hit because you got where it is before you try to squeeze. So it's kind of give yourself a good step. So now, wham, yeah, exactly. So over my leg, yeah. So, yeah, you overhooking, and yeah, and while I'm down here, you switched hands. And now I'm like, oh. And so now you're going to kind of over and kind of get up on it, yeah, like that. And then this put your name. So now I'm like, oh, shit. Grab this. Yeah, so that's what grab my head.
Okay. Eventually.
So that's
First one, the over under, and this one.
trying to pull that and see if it's
Oh, okay, under. That's how.
Alright, so.
Okay.
We're fighting, we got to keep them in.
So,
kind of
here,
abandon the
right
price.
down.
That's it.
As you were saying.
And then here. Yep. That part. So stop right here. Stop right here. So right here. This. If you can get this far, you're in pretty good shape. So really feel like. So right. Yeah. Yeah, you can.
You do things like that. Yeah.
If you're under my chin like that, I mean, I'm literally just big. But the way a lot of people do this is just get that guard deeper.
You can really pull there.
All right, so now it should be the same piece that you're holding. No. When you go across, when you kick over onto this hip, you should be grabbing that. Yeah. That's actually not so like, hold on, to grab it, get here and then. So you were holding the same piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like nice. It gave me a better grip too than trying to grab it fabric. There you go.
So, and then the other little sprinkle to that whole thing that I did, I guess I can do that better.
Yeah. It's really hard.
You got me down real quick. It's gonna be kind of a quick reaction because I'm gonna have my hand do this and you're gonna pop them off. Just don't headbutt me. Yeah. If you get to that point, you're in pretty good shape. You grab the same piece. You grab that big and pull it across. Yeah. So, just got a beer.
Yeah.
Third, it was a.
Yeah.
I think there's a variation to that other than just the pillow type. Anyway, it's just one of the things I've never done that. Good. So yeah, right now I can see just from glancing at you, that's your freaking keys. Trying to cross count and then posture. Those are the two basic combinations. All the shit we use it. All right. As soon as my hand comes down, now I see it. Yeah, it's kind of trying to see. So now I got this. That's why it's like pulling it out of the dog. You know, more like this. You never say it. Now I'm going to get you. And I'm going to. This is where we can do it. Once you get back, show some you smash down what it's on. Whoa! But you see, I'm pulling my shoulder in. Don't do it like that. Yeah, I noticed that. Do it.
No, I'm just
I never that elbow here under your rib cage. I think you sit up in the because I felt it. Because yours is tight as fuck. Like, yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
To this point is where it's like, all right, I got it. You pretty much have achieved your goal. So now you pull this across down like that. Now, yeah, now on my shoulder, it's still not as tight as yours. Your shoulders are big meatballs. Plenty of U-turns, plenty of migraines. If you can just get me off center, I start to do like this. A lot of times I'll do it. This guy's gonna do it, not even realize he's doing it. But he kind of back a little bit, and when he does it, he's gonna go boom. And you hurry up and sit up and track. A lot of people.
Oh, okay, I got you.
See what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times they're gonna go, smash down on them, like, God, these arms that are on my knee. It's that instinctive reaction. I like that one. So, I mean, it's like, I know we're doing like 1, 2, 3, 4, but in the roll, if you kind of just get used to where everything's supposed to be, you won't even think about it. You just be, I got my grip that I'm looking for. I'm here. Once you're there with that piece, it's right. This dude's in a lot of trouble. He better freaking figure out how to get out of this shit.
I was trying to.
I think you have a lot of time at the bottom.
Especially if you get there, just kind of relax.
The last little detail I was going to put out on the cross collar was back, got you in like a mount, and I noticed like everybody with the freaking cross collar, you know, I can tell you right now, if you sit on Cody like this, you're going over. So you're just going to take his hand and freaking bench press you off and all this stuff. So when you cross collar Cody, which good luck, but you're saying you need to be way up on him like this, right behind your legs, taking away that strength he's got from that bench press. And you just basically bury your belly on his face like this. And you skydive, and you're taking my center core, my weight, I'm just kind of splitting it right on his head. it feels invasive, but that's what you gotta do. So, anyway, I'm here and I'm freaking smashing his face, and I want my cross collar still. So, I'm gonna kinda get off to the side, and I'm making sure that I'm putting my hands out real wide and getting ready for these sweeps. And what I'm doing is getting really high, and I'm gonna take my first grip, and I'm just gonna go straight down like this. I don't wanna be trying to get that grip like this. He's just gonna dump me over because I'm real based out, ready. I'm gonna go in like that. Now, to get the other grip, I'm gonna go over this way, and I'm gonna base out, and then I'm gonna come across his face with my elbow, like that, and then grab it. And then, see, the thing about this, it's a fucked up way to do it in class, because this is kind of rough on people. When I get that first grip, Cody's trying not to let me get the same grip. So he's gonna be doing whatever, maybe tilting his hand, do whatever he's gonna do. All you're doing with this gi is using it like some sandpaper to rake across his face really hard to turn his head. And then grab your wrist. And then sink in. It's just a mean way to get the same grip. But it's also very effective. So if you want your second grip, reach out real wide and then just drag it across his face. He's gonna go home with a big zipper on the side of his head, but if he's somebody you don't like in class, you just leave it on there. But yeah, typically in class I would do it. In a tournament though, or any freaking other thing,
I don't know you, bro. Sorry.
you know, yeah, if you get to know me, you'll learn that I like to do some good shit. I like to do rough. Because I think it's the most effective. I think it's the freaking more effective. We're always trying to teach stuff like, oh, well, when me and Cody were training, you know, it was a rough Cody, you know, that, you know. But honest to God, I'm learning this sport to be able to hurt the other guy. These guys and to get what I want out of them. I don't give a crap about Cody. I give a crap about completing the submission on my opponent. And out there, those people are my enemy. So freaking rake it across their face.
Sharply to the left of me. Sharply to the right of me. Raise your finger.
I'm just saying, what I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to make is I know we reiterate all the time, in class stuff, you don't want a community training partner, which we don't. And we're not going to do a lot of it, but I am going to still try to teach some of that stuff, just so you kind of have an idea like, well, you know, the nice way to do it is this way. I never really learned the mean way. The mean way is this way. All right. Anyway, that's it.
Line it up.
That's it, line up.
Let's go. I'm all about the mean way.
Huh?
I'm all about the
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh. So, don't think that if I roll with you in here, I'm not going to have no intention of being mean to you at all, ever. But you need to learn the mean way. Is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You get it? We're not learning knitting. We're learning jujitsu. All right.